So who has ever wanted to go into space? Leave the planet, see the stars? Well, soon, civilian space travel will be a real thing, hopefully in our lifetimes. As soon as flight is more efficient, commercial space flights will happen. SpaceX is the current leader in this field, and I'm going to be talking to you about their origins, what they've been up to lately, and what their actions have done for the current and towards the future. So let's start where the company started from. SpaceX was founded and is currently run by Elon Musk. You may recognize that name from some of his other companies and startups he's done. He's a technological entrepreneur, according to his profile at the SpaceX website. He's also created PayPal, Tesla Motors, and Zip2, a software company that was one of his first endeavors. He founded SpaceX in 2002, and most of it was from his own personal fortune. He has a few small investors and a few singular wealthy individuals investing into this project. It's one of the first privately owned space exploration organizations. It employs over 3,000 people and has facilities all over the country, from launch facilities in Fort Lauderdale, and rocket development facilities like right here in Texas. They also have offices all over the country, closest one's in Houston. The recent accomplishments are pretty staggering for how long they've been around. They were recently in the news for the successful launch of their Falcon 9 rocket. This rocket successfully exited the atmosphere and launched a capsule that docked with the International Space Station, resupplied, and took away some waste. With NASA's cooperation. This capsule is known as the Dragon capsule. Phil Plait at Bad Astronomy with Discover Magazine has a breakdown of its itinerary. But the important parts were, it was in space for 9 days and 8 hours, all of that consisting of alignments and docking with the space station and undocking and then re-entering the atmosphere. The big thing about the Dragon capsule is that it's reusable. It was successfully crashed back in the Pacific Ocean and recovered with no harm done to it. This mission was important because it was the first private mission to reach space and pull off a maneuver like this. It cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $500 million to $1 billion. If they can shave $100 million off of that, it'll be cheaper to send our astronauts up into space here in the country instead of what we currently do, which is renting space aboard Russian shuttles. Due to SpaceX's successes, it has inspired competition throughout the country. It started a new domestic space race, to use an old term. Hopefully, this competition will drive prices down and encourage innovation in the field. Several companies have sprung up because of this. One of them is Planetary Resources. Their big thing is the mining of asteroids. They feel that there's a ton of untapped metal, valuable and common, in asteroids, and there's tons of asteroids. Blue Origin is another one, started by the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos. His company plans on opening suborbital tourist flights. So if you want to go up into space, he'd be a guy to talk to. Richard Branson founded Virgin Galactic. He is also planning on offering suborbital and orbital space tours. He is also involved in the construction of the world's first spaceport, which is currently being built in New Mexico. Because of all of these companies springing up, NASA has been awarding grants and contracts to the most promising to help them out, since they're not getting a whole lot of funding right now. They've awarded 3 grants for a development of a space taxi system. Those have been awarded to SpaceX, the Sierra Nevada Corporation, and the Boeing Corporation. So in conclusion, SpaceX is trying very hard to make space travel cost less and be more renewable and reusable. We've gone over their origins, their accomplishments, and how they're affecting the future of the industry. The industry is looking bright, and hopefully we will all get to